Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Daily Tarot Reading for Thursday, June 11th, 2020. Let's get these cards shuffled up and let's see what the energy for today is going to be all about. What key words do we want to keep in mind today, right? And maybe come up with some strategies as well. So let's get these cards put down, divided up, and I think we're ready to go. So let's get our first pile down, our second pile, and finally now, our third pile. There we are. And today, I'm definitely feeling this last pile. So let's see what the vibe for today is going to be. And we have the Seven of Wands. So let's talk a bit about the Seven of Wands, shall we? A couple of things to consider and a couple of things to keep in mind. First off, the Seven of Wands, when we're looking at it, some key words pop up that I think we may want to keep in mind for today. And let's start off with that, shall we? So some of the things that I'm thinking of when I see the Seven of Wands is standing up for something, whether it be standing up for beliefs, standing up for others, being protective, anything of that nature. It's all about taking a stance for something. Some of the other keywords that come up is defensiveness, determination, being challenged with something, opposing a situation or something. Maintaining some stamina definitely comes to mind, as well as taking the high road, being territorial comes to mind. A lot of things towards that end. Now, when we look at the Seven of Wands, some of the things we want to also think of is its correlation with the major arcana. So the 7 card in the major arcana, of course, is the Chariot. So this card is all about taking some control over willpower, taking some control over situations, and basically really sort of trying to get a deeper understanding of a situation as you try to convey convictions along with others. That being said, it's also a strong idea if those are challenging you to keep an open mind and try to understand where they're coming from, because, as I said, this card isn't so much about fighting. It's more about really contesting beliefs. So try to understand where a person's coming from. And understand, too, if you're being asked to defend your actions or beliefs or situation, don't feel like you're under attack. Just try to understand where the correct questions are coming from and understand that they're probably being asked just for clarification reasons only. One thing to be aware of with this type of energy is trying not to be so defensive that you're being childish. Trying to understand if you're wrong, admit it, and move forward, rather than trying to defend beliefs that are either outdated or just not correct. So long story short, it's got a lot of different variations to it, but just understand that today can be busy, can be hectic. You may be challenged, and try to keep an open mind through it all. Now, from a love and relationship standpoint, this is all, again, about maybe trying to defend situations that you've been involved in, or at least trying to explain them away. Also, try to maintain an open mind for those that are around you, whether it be significant others or friends, and understand if you're asking questions, they may be feeling it to be a standpoint where they have to get defensive. So, again, try to keep that communication open and don't let either side get confused with what's actually being said and what's actually being felt. And again, really, really, really work hard at trying to maintain that non-defensive, childish standpoint. If you feel like you've been wrong, apologize, move on, and let it go. Now, from a money and career standpoint, this is all about, again, different challenges throughout your day. Maybe certain things that you've done are going to be asked of you to explain. Again, that's not to say that you're wrong. It just means that they want some clarification involved in it. And so offer that clarification and move on. If it happens to be that you weren't correct in what you were thinking in your conviction, then acknowledge that, keep an open mind, and move on. Long story short, it's definitely a Thursday card. It's going to offer you a lot of challenges and a lot of ways to grow individually. So definitely take those challenges, take that opportunity for growth, and move on. So I hope you enjoyed this reading for today. Look forward to reading you all again tomorrow. And until then, be safe, be well, and as always, be blessed.